Hi, this is Johannes. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing today. Now we will talk about how you can arrange very beautiful right-hand melodies. It's gonna be an absolute blast, and of course, as always, we will take it one step at a time. Now, this is part 2. In the previous lesson, we talked about how you can arrange very cool, interesting left-hand patterns. If you haven't seen that one, I recommend going to that lesson first. If you watched it before, hope you're ready to arrange some right-hand music. Now, when you play the melody, usually all your fingers are occupied. If you notice here, I use my bottom fingers and my top fingers to play the Interstellar theme. And this can be a very big challenge moment because I have no fingers remaining to add more notes or more patterns. So generally, when you play melodies, if you want to add more patterns to them, you want to practice in one of 3 ways. The first way is to practice with your thumb and pinky. This prepares you to play the melody with octaves, which open up so many different options. You can also practice the melody with your top 3 fingers. This leaves your bottom 2 fingers that you can later add more chord notes and interesting patterns below the melody. You can also reverse it and practice with your bottom 3 melodies. In that case, you have your top 2 fingers to add chord notes and interesting patterns above the melody. Starting out, I recommend practicing playing a melody with only your top 3 fingers. Once that feels good, it's very important that you know the chords. And remember what we talked about in part 1. This is information for us to use, right? So what is the information? We have 3 unique chord notes that we can play anywhere on the piano. If I just play the start of the melody here, once I play the first melodic note and are on the F chord, are there any unique notes I can add below the melody with my 2 bottom 3 fingers in the right hand? Well, if we look carefully, we notice that we have an F note, right? Beautiful. We can do the same for the next chord. The melody starts on B. Do we have any chord notes here in the G chord? We have the G note, quite comfortable. Could play D, but it's quite a big stretch. Can do the same concept here with A. We have C in the melody, adding the A note from the chord. And it sounds beautiful. Can repeat it on both melodic notes, and we have something like this. Now the magic kinda starts to occur when we think about what we learned in part 1. What can we do? We can repeat information, we can flow with information. I can constantly repeat the chord note if I want. That sounds quite cool. I can also create a motion with it. I can flow with it, but instead of playing both notes at once, I play first the melody, then the chord note. So instead of both together, melody, chord note, melody, chord note. Beautiful, right? Let's try to add the left-hand pattern from part 1. And now, once I complete the melody, maybe I continue to repeat the chord note. Nice! What a nice sound! And now we've absolutely transformed the melody. Now, of course, you can reverse it. Practice playing with your bottom 3 fingers and find one chord note above that you think sounds good. Maybe we start with adding the A note, then the B note, Then maybe the A note. Right? Same concept, just reversed, a little bit more tricky, but really fun to do. Also sounds quite cool with adding motions. And the third option is using octaves. Here, you always have 3 fingers in between your octaves to play around with. And again, each chord will show some type of unique notes you can find in between your octave notes. For example, at the start we play an F chord, we have C, right? We also have F. C is probably more comfortable, so we can play it on the first melodic note. On the second melodic note, we are quite comfortable to play A note. Now we have a very big sounding pattern, right? We can even take it further and play 4 notes to create this very nice big sound. I think my camera just died, but I'm just gonna show how that example sounds as well. Absolutely amazing. Sadly my camera just died here, but hope you have so much fun playing around with right hand patterns as well. As you can see, as soon as you know some of the basic rules, you have complete freedom of what you can create and how you can arrange. So just be creative, keep exploring, and you will create much more amazing and unique patterns than anyone have been doing before. This is the magic of arranging. You create your own sound, your own unique style. Hope you have so much fun, and as always, share any questions below if you had them. I hope you have so much fun, and I look forward to see you in the next lesson. Until then, stay awesome.